Yeah, no, but
Oh, is that too short?
No, but the driver though, right? I mean the driver, because it's not telltales, it's the heel of the boat.
The heel of the boat is everything. When you're sailing upwind in a breeze, your keel, the deeper your keel, the faster you're going to go. How easy can it get? Okay, but you need a little force on the boat, so you heel it over just a tickle. Make sure you get to the speed, and after that, anytime you do one of these, it's a mistake. You could, if you were, what was that psychologist at Harvard or whatever? He studied human behavior. I was thinking what he should have done was a little electrode wired to the helmsman that when the boat exceeds 19 degrees of heel. Yeah, that was the Russian guy. But there was a long time ago. But Skinner. That's it, exactly. So a little electrode would keep you from overhealing the boat pretty effectively. All right, then that may be overdoing the concept, but my point is there's an optimum, and to give you a couple of boats. J24, 18 degrees. Blue Nose, 22 degrees. Beneteau 36.7, 19 to 23. These are boats I've studied, okay, like really carefully. Melga's 32, 19 degrees. Okay, you getting the trend here? Somewhere between 18 and 23. A 12 meter and 35, 29 degrees. So that's an outlier. Okay, that's a lot of heel. But I'll bet you yesterday there are a lot of you guys sailing with more than that.
I was way more.
Okay, so if the outliers out there in Perth, you shouldn't have been there yesterday. So somewhere between 19 and 24 would have been a good zone. Anytime you're outside of 24, you've got to give your head a shake. Anytime if you're much less than, say, 18 or 19, now on a sonar boat that has a fair bit of helm, you might want to bring that to 17. Okay, so we've defined the bottom, and so 17 to 24, pretty good number. Do you have a heel? What do you call that thing?
Inclinometer.
Heelometer? Inclinometer, thank you. Or you got the Skinner thing, one or the other. Keep it in that zone.
So reefing the main versus small jib, I think your book you say small jib's the best thing.
Problem is when you reef your main, you get to the weather mark, now you got a boat that is just absolutely slow, it doesn't have full sail area, you're going, what? They're all passing me. So reefing the main just because of the downwind leg is a bad idea. And modern mainsails, you know, they flatten out beautifully. So you flatten the mainsail and you go smaller in the headsail.
Yep.
Flatten the mainsail, twist the mainsail. I recall I sailed a regatta a long time ago now with Rodney Johnstone, and we were sailing the Worlds in Leamington. And one day, and it was blowing really hard, and Ed Baird and everybody, they were putting reefs in their mains and their jibs and whatever, and Rod and I looked at each other and went, no, we're not doing that. And Rodney, you know, here's a gentleman, and he's in this class of all these ultra pros, and he took a day or two, we had a couple of bad starts, and then we found our feet, and the second half of the regatta, which they score, we won the second half of the regatta, because we didn't reef. You could see these guys, they come to the weather mark and they're trying to, it's blowing 35, 40, you know the Europeans, they're sailing the breeze. And so they weren't shy, these other guys are coming to the weather mark on starboard approach, and they're trying to hoist their main with full hoist. And we just go around, set the kite, and we're out of there. And then halfway down the leg, oh look, they got the reef shaking out, ha ha. Okay, so we were childish then. I've been matured a lot since.
Yeah, sure.
Anyway, so I'd rather not see a reef. Unless you're offshore and reaching, and the boat has just a mile of helm and you just can't control the boat. You got to reef that. But for this windward leeward stuff, probably not. Any other